Welcome to a brand new episode of the Real Life Podcast, a member of the Nation Network of Podcasts and delivered by DoorDash.
Welcome to Real Life, everyone. What is going on right now?
I think that I'm in love with Matthew Kachuk.
Are you guys all drunk?
Welcome in episode 412 of the Real Life Podcast. It's the Real Life Bump. I'll explain in a second. Brought to you by the HGA Group, our title sponsor, Tyler, Bag Milk J, Wanye.
Chalmers? Nah.
Is he even in the group chat?
Let's throw it to Chris Chalmers.
His voice sounds better.
No, he doesn't even respond in the group chat anymore.
No, he is completely...
Why is this button so long?
He's missing presumed dead.
I am getting suspicious.
Yep.
Don't be suspicious.
He's just taking his sweet, sweet real life paychecks and bouncing.
God, must be nice.
He's the Rick DiPietro of podcast co-host.
Bobby Bonilla.
Signed till forever. He ain't doing shit.
That is actually a great line.
The anniversary of his contract was like yesterday or something. That's very timely to say that.
And he's thumbs up at the podium wearing his Islanders jersey. Like, happy thumbs up too.
I think he has one more year of being paid out, I think.
Really? That's it?
Worth every penny.
What? I think he's doing radio broadcasting out there now, hey?
Got to do something.
Get him on the pod. Let's talk to him.
Actually, that's a great point.
Rick DiPietro is being paid until 28-29.
Oh, shit.
2028-29.
Wow.
So he's got a...
And what's he making?
1.5.
Woo!
He's got some checks coming.
Pension and a half. That's how you do it.
Yes, sir.
Rick DiPietro's contact info is not available.
The length of the buyout...
Social.
The length of the
Rick
buyout
DiPietro doesn't need to talk to anybody until 2029 at the earliest.
Oh.
No, of course not. He had 16 years on this buyout.
We'll shoot him a note. Hey, Rick, as soon as his buyout's done.
Call him Richard. He's really rich. Upgrade him to Richard.
Absolutely. He's Richard DiPietro, the third.
I'm going to put Chalmers' face on Rick DiPietro's body and post that on our social account.
Perfect.
That is good work.
That's how you social right there.
And he's going to see it and be like, I don't get it.
Of course he doesn't get
And
it.
he doesn't listen to the show either. Like, he's really a terrible teammate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Bad in the room, Chris Chalmers.
Mhm.
Because he's not in the room.
He's the anti-glue guy.
It's 'cause he's
He's not in the room. He's turned his back on you. He's probably shitting on you outside of the room.
Oh, yeah.
He's probably on a different Oilers podcast right now.
Yep.
He's on the Oilers
He's on
podcast.
He's actually with Bob Stauffer.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Chalmers is Trina's oil. He's the stunt double.
What the hell? Okay. Anyways, I found Rick DiPietro on Twitter. It looks very interesting. Anyways, Wanye, you said you needed to start the show with a story.
So I just arrived back at the majestic Wanye Manor late because of an incident at the gas station that I want to convey because I found it humorous and perhaps our 12 listeners will as well. I go to the SO, I walk in, I can't see who's at the counter, but I hear this little voice being like, I need a receipt for 11 cents worth of gas. And the lady at the counter's like, what? And I'm like, that's bizarre. So I go and, what do you drink? A liter worth of coffee creamer. Obviously, that's the go-to drink at the gas station.
Mm-hmm.
So I go to get my liter of hazelnut and I come up and it's a kid who's in high school for a scavenger hunt. And he's like, can you get me a receipt for 11 cents worth of gas? And I still haven't looked at this person. And I look up, I'm like, what? And he like just about shit a brick. He was so nervous to talk to somebody. And he's like, I need him for my scavenger hunt. I'm like, what school do you go to, young man? Old Skoda. Like, the academics, of course. So true to form, I pumped 11 cents worth of gas to help the game.
Wow.
Now, with gas prices where they're at,
What did you
to
get?
put 11 cents in, that requires skill.
Yeah.
Or did you like preset it to 11
sure?
cents?
Yeah.
That was smart.
The ladies on the inside had to like preset it. And then they were like, no one's going to do this for you, stupid kid. And I was like, well, I will. Because I was in high school just a moment ago.
You just got a blast of fumes in the tank for 11 cents.
Yeah, it was like, that was it.
I like that. Well, good for you. Helping the youth. Wanye's a man of the people.
I really believe that the children are our future, you guys. I don't know if I've mentioned this of late, but the children like you, your Chuck, and that kid at the gas station, you really are our future.
It was actually me. You just didn't recognize me. I have class.
Well,
You're in your
he was so little. He wasn't an adult. He was a last year child, first year adult. Like he was of that ilk.
Yeah, like 16, 17 or whatever.
Out here grinding on that early September
Takes
scavenger
Zach to
hunt.
go up to a stranger and ask for 11 cents.
Well, exactly, right?
yeah.
And like, I wouldn't do that. Fuck that shit. I don't want to talk to strangers, but he tried. He was nervous as hell. That's why I respected him.
But also, like, they didn't, they aren't like traveling in pairs. They're just sending kids out into the street. Like, hey,
if he wasn't such a like kid-looking kid, I'd be like, is this a scam for the Russians to steal all my Bitcoin? But he was just some kid.
what teacher is just like, hey, everybody, get out there and...
What are you looking at?
I'm trying to find
The
a picture of
scavenger
Chris
hunt,
Chalmers.
you got to scavenge, bro.
I know, but like, what teacher's like, hey, go out into the city by yourselves, no pairs. Go talk to strangers at the gas station. Nothing will go wrong with this.
Maybe his partner was already kidnapped and murdered. Think bigger picture.
Honestly, though,
He's got to win the scavenger hunt somehow.
to free.
Here's the
his
reason why I
classmate.
helped. Here's the real reason why I helped that kid. Because I might be in love with Reid Schaeffer.
Really?
Go on. Let me
Oh,
see the
he's
tie-in.
lovable.
What's that?
Where's the? I'm excited for the tie-in here.
Well, I don't run into 16 to 18-year-old Edmonton and area youth ever, right?
Mhm.
So the fact that Reid Schaeffer is a 16 to 18-year-old Edmonton youth and random gas station kid was a 16 to 18-year-old Edmonton youth. And I was trying to think this morning of funny nickname for Reid Schaeffer. I figured I'll help someone from his demographic and the universe will respond.
It makes sense to
I
me.
said on Others Nation Insta, what should we call Reid Schaeffer? You know what someone said, which I think is so funny, but I don't know if we can use it? Ginger beef.
Well, this that
Ooh, that's good.
would fit
Ginger
into.
beef, Jay. Think about that. Think about the tie-in.
Yeah. Oh, we should. Well, his
We could introduce ginger beef with ginger beef.
his price is probably the cheapest it's ever going to be to rent his time as an ambassador.
Mhm.
And he could be like, I, as ginger beef, know ginger beef.
I think ginger
Make
beef
a box.
sticks because he is beefy.
Yeah.
He is
Beefy
beefy,
boy.
and he's a ginge.
Mm-hmm.
I laughed pretty hard, but then the noodle man in me took over and said, there's something here. Bring it up on the podcast after Gas Station Boy.
Ginger beef's a great nickname.
It is a great nickname.
It's so fucking funny.
That is something
It's
that,
hilarious.
as the nation, we can really run with.
If
Yes, we could.
there's one thing that Oilers Nation and citizens of the nation are good at, it's coming up with this kind of stuff. And ginger
Yes.
beef rules.
Yeah.
And if there's one thing we're good at, it's ruining it by telling the joke for the next 5 years. Thank you, Winnipeg's airport.
He better make the team because t-shirts are incoming.
Yeah.
Liam is a head scout, right? And he said in 2 years he thinks he'll be on the team.
Really?
That's what he said.
And you're right. Liam is a head scout.
He is a head scout.
Of an AJ team, but yep.
It's
Hey,
I
it's
haven't,
okay.
That's our
I haven't
party. You know
thrown
what?
I haven't thrown my love behind an Oiler incorrectly since the Keegan Lowe debacle.
Were you all in on Keegan Lowe?
There's still time for that
Fully.
bet to come to fruition.
You motherfucker, his dad has 12 Stanley Cup rings with the Oilers.
What did I say? 100 games he had
Yeah,
to play or
100
something?
games
Like
or-
nothing
100
crazy.
games. It was.
He's going to make it. He's
Yeah.
going to make it.
Career.
Surprise
I
you
believe in
with
Reid.
final
I believe
act.
in Reid. I believe in Reid.
I do too.
I do too, man. And I like his whole vibe. Like when I saw him getting interviewed, you see him talking about people recognizing him at the rodeo?
That was so funny.
That's so funny. That's Ryan Smith level innocence.
And hometown kid. Come on. What's not to like about this
Exactly.
story?
Hell yeah.
I love it. Ginger beef.
Ginger beef.
That's so
Like
fucking
t-shirt
funny.
incoming. Kennedy.
Now, is it
I know
already
you're
rated?
inside the door.
Yeah, she's already
It's
listening.
2023.
Come here.
Yeah, we need Kennedy.
So we need a how do we say this without getting in
Now,
trouble?
ask her rightly. Are we allowed to call him, say?
Are we allowed to call Reid Schaeffer ginger beef?
Out of
from
everything out
Wanye.
of your mouth that could have come out, I was not expecting that.
Yeah. So what do you think?
Ginger bee?
Can you turn that into a t-shirt design?
I mean, why not? Right? Let's run with it.
Okay. All right.
He's got to make the
Okay.
team though. Is that the rule?
No, I think we're gonna have too much fun of it. We're gonna follow the tales of Ginger Beef throughout his entire career.
Exactly.
It's too good.
If it takes him to the KHL, we're all
We're
in.
in.
I'm still cheering
Nation
for Dale Yakupov.
vacation to Vladivostok.
Where ginger beef will be
Oofa.
playing? All
We
right.
need new heroes. Connor and
Thanks,
Leon
Kennedy.
are obviously all world first ballot Hall of Fames. I like underdogs. I like wacky shit like Lamborghini Perlini.
Who's
we
his,
need
who's his
ginger
ginger
beef.
team? Or ginger team? Wow, I am all in apparently. Who's his junior team? Like-
Seattle Thunderbirds.
Woo wee! All right, so they come to Edmonton. We can have a Reid section.
Oh,
Ginger
yeah.
Beef.
Is he going back to junior?
Oh, for
Wow,
sure.
the likelihood is
For
very
sure,
high.
yeah.
Very, very
He's
high.
not making the team this year.
No, you slow play him. Let him grow. Big fish.
Let the beef grow.
He's a big guy. Look at Tage Thompson. Sometimes it takes a little bit to get into that big, beefy skin of yours.
I was gonna get a jersey, but he's only 53 right now for a number, and that ain't gonna
Nah, that ain't sticking.
Yeah, we can get a ginger beef jersey going.
Write it off as
Noodle should he sign endorsement deals right now, theoretically?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, maybe we should. This could be our chance, kid. It's one of the only things on the Oodle Noodle business plan we haven't done yet. And that's work with a D-list Oiler to try and make some wacky meme.
Does Liam have a line on him?
Well, we'd have to talk to his agent, so Frank might be able to help us with that.
Wouldn't Puckpedia know his agent?
Yeah, ask Hart.
Okay.
Imagine.
Let's go.
Ginger beef.
Let's go.
It's a great idea.
Go.
The name's hilarious. I love it.
Yeah. And we'll change the name of Spring Rolls to Reid Schaeffer's.
Oh no, just be.
Can I get 6 Reid Schaeffer's? That's the strangest name ever.
The photo of ginger beef is just his face.
Yeah, the new ginger beef.
You can make a ginger beef box too with like a cartoon head of his.
Oh, just think of the memes, Wanye.
I followed his agent on Twitter. We'll keep.
Now we're talking.
Now we're getting some business done here.
Oh, let's go.
Ginger beef.
I think we can afford it.
I think it's a good idea.
I'll be like, okay, Mr. Reid Schaeffer's agent, let me ask you this. What's market rate from other noodle companies approaching you? Oh, 0? Oh, okay. Interesting.
Exactly.
Interesting data point in our negotiation.
We would like to buy his exclusive noodle rights for eternity.
Mm-hmm.
For eternity. No one's ever allowed.
Now. We'll lock in our rate now.
And as long as you're in the NHL, Reid Schaeffer, and we call our spring rolls Reid Schaeffer's, and ginger beef is your name, we own your nickname, thereby we own you.
It'll be like Chad
That's the legal back
Ochocinco.
hole.
He's going to change his last name to
Ginger Beef. That'd be awesome.
So he's always on the ice with Ginger Beef.
That's probably one of the best nicknames in a while.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite ones that I've heard in our orbit.
Yeah, I'm all in on ginger beef. It's not even Oodle Noodle aside. Like remove that. Like it's too perfect.
Sure, but then add Oodle Noodle back in.
Well, then it's amazing. Like it's
oh yeah,
next level.
Ginger beef.
Amazing.
The minute I saw it, I laughed. LOL.
That's a genuine LOL.
Yeah, we get a special box design made. Yeah, there's a lot of activations.
I'll be like, Reid, if any other noodle companies ever come to you with a better offer, you get your money back.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, I didn't give you money. You gave me money. I'm like, oh, I see you're smart too on top of it all. And then we can be his best friend. We can always have him out to Oodle Noodle openings and everyone can get a signed ginger beef box.
He is of the age, though, that he would ask you for 11 cents of gas at the moment.
No problem. Also, I just helped your best friend out from Old Scone Up. Do you know him?
All right.
This is great.
Ginger beef.
Ginger beef forever.
How's the Oodle Noodle marketing meeting right there? That's real life.
What you got right there is your classic Oodle Noodle marketing meeting.
Ginger beef.
Ginger beef forever.
Order ginger
beef. It is written. Ginger beef will be on the
What will be
team.
funny is this will actually move the needle on ginger beef sales.
Oh, for sure.
Like if we actually take the trouble to hoe this out and make a bunch of memes and posts and jokes about ginger beef and Reid and blah, 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 I guarantee you ginger beef sales will increase.
And our ginger beef is actually delicious.
It's delicious.
It's delicious.
Sunny makes it. So if Sunny makes it, it's good. So that's the rule.
Now I'm hungry.
Unless they finally sign Charlie Green Onion Cake to a PTO, I don't know how this could be closer to an Oodle Noodle thing.
Mm-hmm.
It makes perfect sense.
Yeah. That's excellent.
There you are. That's the story of me at the gas station.
You can order ginger beef with our friends at DoorDash. Ding dong.
Ding dong.
I'm hungry. I
might do that today, actually. I might just scoop some on my way home.
I was going to say, do you want any like for lunch today? Like, do you want me to call it into the office?
Maybe.
Call it in.
We'll like DoorDash it in.
We'll DoorDash it.
I'm talking about.
Yeah. You get they call their drivers dashers.
Dashers.
You get a dasher to deliver it. Very Christmassy.
I'm honestly, is it a bad look to get food delivered to Dog Patch?
No. This is a place of work. You can't eat it all the time, even though I just
Oodle
had
Noodle's offices are in the same building. You're getting Oodle Noodle delivered to its mothership.
Yeah. We've done it. We've had pizza up here.
Oh, yeah.
Donairs up here. All DoorDash. All delicious.
All right. Good work.
Jay, one of my ideas, I was writing down ideas called gibberish for the new year. Should we try to make a big stink and try to get them to sell donaires at games? It's an easy win, right?
Yeah.
And if you were like, oh, we did a fucking online petition and 2,000 people signed, please sell donaires at Rogers Place.
Just a quiet, not so quiet campaign. I'm in.
Loud. Get all the donaire shops in town to like, it's a win for the industry if we sell.
All we need is a couple of those vendors, you know?
I was on an Explore Edmonton board meeting yesterday, and now we're doing the fun stuff. All the governance stuff is kind of not my jam, and that's why I wasn't brought there. But now the fun stuff is happening. And one of the things we were talking about is doing a video about Edmonton donaires.
No. Hosted by you.
If you got momentum for like sell donaires at Rogers Place and you got people to like endorse the movement, that would be pretty funny.
Embrace Edmonton and Rogers.
Easy. What the fuck? You can make poutine and real donaires, and everybody who goes to an event there would know Edmonton's dish, the donaire.
Listen, and after you've had a couple of wobblies, Connor McDavid's doing his thing in those beautiful blue and orange jerseys. There's nothing more that I'd love in the second intermission than a fresh donaire.
Leave it open for like an hour after the game.
Be great.
Donaires at the games, I'm telling you.
After a win, a celebratory donaire at Rogers Place, that just makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
And then if like they score with a minute left, donaires for everybody half price, and then you're mad and they start throwing them. They go, oh, here come the donaires. Here they come.
Just handfuls of meat being thrown on the ice.
Delicious.
This is a great idea.
I haven't had donaire in like a month.
Me neither. I haven't had,
They could charge $90 for a donaire, just the way they like it with the Bobby Nix burger. And people would pay it because they love donaires.
100%.
Also, I think people would really buy into the bit of it early on. If donaires were $20, people would still be like, yeah, don't care. I want to like take my Instagram story eating a donaire.
100%. Get the souvenir wrap.
$29.97 for a donaire.
Oh, a bargain. A bargain at Rogers Place.
Prices are probably going up again this year. I swear they jacked up beer prices during the playoffs.
Well, now the prices kind of their prices are already high, but just on everything.
So then I need you to do a discovery mission for us on behalf of the nation, Tyler.
Okay.
First preseason game's up on the 25th.
Okay.
I need you to flex, get in the press box, and go investigate.
I can do that.
We need a investigative journalist on the scene about beer prices.
But I should. Oh, that'd be so great if we were allowed.
If we
to,
got stickers at all the donaire restaurants that you did the reviews for at the till saying vote at this petition to get donaires in Rogers Place, I bet you 20 would participate.
And then they'd kick me off the property. I had to stand.
Who kicked you off the property?
I would say if I tried to do that at the game while I was there.
No, not the game in the donaire restaurants. You gotta get the streets support.
Streets.
It's grassroots. I like it.
Yeah, they should. I'm just trying to think because you have to make them fast and donaires take a bit of process, but you can just do
get them ready in advance. Leave them on the grill when the intermission ends.
That's all you do is you just get the meat on the grill and just plop it in as the order comes in.
I could also see like a vendor at Rogers Place cranking out green onion cakes also.
Oh, for sure.
That'd be awesome.
I love
and just like,
cakes.
pre-cut them too. So there's little bite size. You dip them and toss them in.
Oh my God, you guys are distracted. You need to keep your fucking heads down. Think about donaires. Stop fucking around with this dumb shit.
I'm just so damn hungry.
I am too now.
It's because we're starting at 11 today. That's why I had a bread and butter pizza bun.
Yeah, behind the scenes, it's 11:24 right now.
Yeah, I requested an earlier start time. It didn't matter about Chalmers' schedule because he wasn't going to show up regardless. Yeah. But everyone else was able to accommodate me. Thank you.
I promise you, he messages at like in an hour.
Where's the link?
What time's the podcast start?
Like, oh my God! Even though like in the fantasy football group chat, I mean, he's just lighting it up.
I think if we have Chalmers on the podcast and he isn't regularly on the podcast, we're legally entitled to imitate him on the podcast as though he's on the podcast.
All right. I like this. What do you chalm out on or chalm in on?
Hey, everybody. It's me and Chalmers. Various things. Did I do a good job?
He's chalm out on donaires of the game because Chalmers' hot take is, I don't like donaires.
I listened to him talk. He sounds like a chipmunk.
Yeah. That's a good impression.
Thank you.
Was spot on.
I know. I've known the man for a long time. His everything about him is imprinted on me. So
I found an excellent photo of him for the article on OilersNation.com today.
Excellent
photo.
Oh, we are just going to go on an absolute smear campaign.
Yeah.
You know who I bet loves donaires?
Reid Schaeffer.
Ginger beef.
Oh, ginger beef crushes them.
Ginger beef loves donaires. He loves their beefy flavor.
His donaire per 60 is sky high.
Oh man.
The worst thing about playing in junior, no donaires.
Mm-hmm.
I got to have a donaire soon.
I might have one today.
I'm fixated on the Oodle Noodle side of things.
Yeah, that's fine. You're on. Yeah, ginger beef's also a good call, but I'm doing a donator, not today.
I went to my old man's place on the weekend. I bought a case of red wine.
Oh, what
One
flavor?
of the delicious red wines. I'll send you.
What are you,
a
a feudal lord visiting another fiefdom?
I can't find it anywhere else. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy a case when I find it.
Oh,
It's the red wine lifestyle.
That's right. If you find a grape that you like, a maker or whatever that you like, you just go deep.
It's casual. It's nice. $15 a bottle. It's right in my wheelhouse.
Ooh, that's nice.
Real nice. I'll bring you one.
My house right now, the house wine I'm on right now is like 28 and I'm not happy about it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a little rich.
Yeah. But
I'll bring you a bottle. You can tell me what you think.
Yeah, I'm in. I'll go swapsies with you.
All right.
But we'll figure that out. I did for total eating. I did something yesterday. It felt really cool. So I went fishing a few weeks ago, salmon fishing. And last night was the first night I made some of the salmon we caught. And oh my God. And cooked it in the air fryer.
Oh, how was it?
Air fryer recipe. Oh, unbelievable.
Because I've cooked like frozen salmon in the air fryer and it was delightful, but fresh salmon is legit.
So I learned some things. You have to have skin on top, like, and
to
meat
crisp up
down
a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so you put a little wax paper in there.
Mm-hmm.
So you season the meat, paprika, pepper, salt.
Nice.
Meat down, skin up, 7 to 10 minutes, depending on the thickness. And that is
perfection.
Come at me. Let's see. Who's got really good salmon in Edmonton? The Mark. I don't know. Some fancy restaurant.
Go to Jay's house.
I've got you. Yeah. And I can tell you a story about the fish you're eating too.
The fanciest restaurant in town? Let me think. The VIP restaurant at Cineplex Odeon?
There you go. It's got VIP in the name.
Yeah.
It's good.
You know it's good.
It's good.
It's real good.
I remember when that first opened up, they were like, this is a new level of luxury, like nothing you've ever seen before. It really wasn't that crazy.
It is good. It's not as like that one we went to in Texas was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Granted, the Lazy Boys, like I get they have like the pleather leather ones there, and I get it because they're easier to clean. Some ones were like fabric, and those just suck up fucking shit.
Juice
but like I was super comfy, and like the perpetual service in the chair was amazing.
Remarkable.
I like that.
Like a guy can just go and get right after it watching a film.
You know what I saw? Speaking of film, I saw the new Top Gun, and maybe this makes me late to the party.
Oh, I haven't
but
seen
has everybody seen it?
No spoilers. Talk about it, but I haven't seen it yet.
It's very, very good.
Yeah, it was
I probably recruited for Scientology because there's subliminal messages I missed, but I really agreed with that movie throughout the entire thing.
It was really, really good.
I'm going to watch the original because now I think you can stream it. So I'm going to plan when I've got some time on a weekend or something. I'm going to watch the original and then
they make you buy it, the bastards. It's $25.99 because T. Cruz know what time it is.
So he's getting the back end, man.
It's all about the back end.
Big back end guy.
This just goes back to
another one they said because this did so well. It's like the 5th highest grossing movie of all time.
This just goes back to our Smothers Brothers conversation. You always want a piece of the back end.
Smothers Brothers, no. Even though, but I think obviously it was very discreet, their back end taste, because celebrity net worth is not acknowledged it.
Well, I feel like they forwent they did not get the back end is what we learned there.
They went low front end.
Yep. They just signed the end for a deal.
Nation. I got a DM at Oilers Nation Twitter, I believe, from somebody saying, didn't know what a Smothers brother was, looked into it, don't care. You know what? I didn't even respond. I just deleted it.
Speaking of which, do we have any reviews, Tyler?
Oh, I should look into that. Right now, I'm watching the new Nickelback video because apparently there's a Connor McDavid jersey.
Yeah,
somewhere.
it's
Apparently, we've already posted it on our Insta. Pay attention.
Is it? Yeah, the moons are aligning for a terrific season here. The fact,
absolutely. Name the last time that there was an Oilers jersey in a Nickelback video that they didn't win the cup.
Let's reach out to Nickelback.
Okay,
they're way bigger than us, but like DM them and see. And explain to them what it meant to us in 06 and ask them if we can use their song for our season hype video.
Okay.
Can't you just do it?
No,
that's why we get our Twitter account taken away again.
Yep.
Fair enough. Before we get to the reviews, I've stumbled upon this article from GQ that says a growing number of men are undergoing a radical and expensive surgery to grow anywhere from 3 to 6 inches. The catch, it requires having both of your femurs broken.
GQ, and screws implanted.
Yeah. Isn't that wild?
I actually know 2 girls that had that happen when I was in high school.
Hey, their
had that
broken?
happen, meaning
like they got the surgery or they had their femurs broken?
They got the surgery
to become taller.
Mm-hmm. That seems insane.
Like break your femur is a very serious thing.
Yeah, they were.
It worked though. Before he did it, Shaq was 5'3".
Yeah, they were in wheelchairs for like a whole year because of it.
What? How short do you need to be?
And this would have been a few years ago.
Yeah, 2003.
Who cares? Be that short. Look at how many successful people are small. Mini-Me, that guy from Game of Thrones. You don't need to get that year's surgery. Jesus.
Okay. Aren't both of those actors?
Peter Dinklage is alive.
Peter Dinklage is alive and well, man.
Really?
That guy is one of the best actors in the world.
He's amazing.
Vern Troyer has passed though. So
yes,
we've lost him.
He married a playmate though. He lived a big life.
So did Josie from Kid Rock.
So these girls, like they got this surgery and were open about like, yeah, we got surgery so we could be 3 to 6 inches taller.
Well, I didn't really know them that well. I just knew that they underwent the procedure. That's all.
They were in a wheelchair for both legs for a full year of high school.
Yeah.
Wow.
6 inches. That's a big difference. Like your balance is
just to end up to be like an orthodontist who's 5'7" instead of 5'2". Like what the fuck?
Oh man.
Yeah. So like, I don't understand it. Maybe I should read the whole article, but I couldn't imagine.
I find that only reading the headlines is what we need to do.
Exactly. I closed the article already. I read what I needed.
Well, it's amazing the amount of things you've been doing during this podcast.
It's the real life bump for the second straight podcast. I've booked a guest from an NHL team for the DFO rundown. Just ironing out.
Wow, that's amazing. I wish you were booking guests for real life.
Yeah, if only. Yeah, you're so good at booking guests.
You want someone from the Seattle Kraken on the show?
Get Peter Dinklage on the show for fuck's sake.
Fuck. Show us your chops, bro.
My connections are very limited.
I don't know if you guys saw this today, but I was digging around in the nation's back end today.
Yeah.
Thank you. Some of the article counts for the crew that have been around for a while, I found really interesting.
Congratulations to you, by the way, 3,000.
Yeah, I just passed it. I had no idea.
3,000.
I just looked randomly, and I'm leading the way by a sizable margin at Oilers Nation history.
Not surprising.
Well, Zach's coming real fast. Yeah, because he's...
How many is he crushing out a month right now?
100.
Well,
on Oilers Nation only.
See, here's the thing, though, is like these numbers... So the way the list goes right now, Bag Milk 3,004, Jason Gregor 2,700, Brownlee 1,750, Zach just under 1,600, Coombsy at 1,400, Tyler Yaremchuk at 732. But for Zach and Cam, they write so much at other websites. I have no idea what their actual number is. Significantly higher than that, though.
Yeah.
And then here's your Rem chum.
Yep.
732.
If you add in the podcast, though,
those aren't articles.
I told you I'm chasing you on the podcast angle also.
Ooh.
I'm chasing you there.
Ooh.
You don't even come close to making up the ground.
Well, you don't know about the new podcast that Frank and Bagmel have going on DFO. 5 days a week, too.
I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
It's the Frank and Bag Milk show.
Yeah.
I'd believe that.
Bag Milk and the other Frank.
Yep.
I'm doing a new podcast called 99 Podcasts and a Bitch Ain't One. And it's 99 1-minute podcasts of just the intro followed by the outro. So I'm going to catch you guys in like 6 months. So I'm putting out 100 episodes a day.
Wanye, have you heard the clip that's cruising around Instagram right now of if you slow down Nicki Minaj,
go on
her raps, she sounds exactly like Jay-Z.
It's fucked up.
It's fucking wild.
What?
But when you speed up Jay-Z, he doesn't really sound like Nicki Minaj.
So if you you've heard it, Tyler?
Yeah.
Okay. You slow Nicki Minaj down like 30%, 40%, something like that. She sounds exactly like Jay-Z.
What platform are you watching this on? MySpace, MSN Messenger? What are you watching?
I think I saw it on TikTok or Instagram. I don't remember.
Shit. You know I'm not on TikTok.
I'll try and find it and send it to you. It is fascinating. They did well, it doesn't matter, one of her songs, and it just sounds exactly like Jay-Z doing a Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, wait, I think I can we might be able to play like a few seconds of it.
Yeah, do it.
One sec. Do it. I'm just making sure we get to the good part.
Is it super bass?
Make sure you DM Jay-Z and ask him if this is
Wow. So now there's a theory that Jay-Z's actually, or Nicki Minaj is actually just Jay-Z.
That is creepy as hell, first of all.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
That really did sound like Jay-Z. They mustn't have actually slowed it down. They must have like made it.
No, but
using
it's like a trend
After
now.
Effects.
Like people are doing it a lot. I'm going to retweet this onto the real life timeline so people can go give it a listen themselves.
Yeah. Sounds exactly like Jay-Z.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when, was that you, Tyler, that slowed Rick down on Oilers Nation Radio and he just sounds like he's hammered?
Oh, yeah, I can imagine.
It's great. I love it. Internet's undefeated once again.
Undefeated.
Undefeated.
All right.
Unlike a certain someone that finally got booted out of a certain house.
Oh, I'm not cut up.
Oh.
How far behind are you?
What? I'm caught up to. Oh, sorry. I didn't see last night.
Oh yeah, last night has nothing to do with what.
Oh, okay. So wait a minute.
Don't tell me.
Yeah. So I'm caught up to.
What I'm doing is I'm pirating the last 3 episodes.
Why? Do you not pay your cable bill?
No.
Pirating. It's on bloody Crave.
Yeah, I know. But Amber and I thought that would be a quick way to kill time on our flight tomorrow is if we just didn't watch Big Brother for a week and then binged 3 hours on the plane. So I'm using my
you guys are so cute.
I'm using my screen recorder app. So I was running downstairs yesterday and hitting play on an episode, then running upstairs for an hour so I don't hear it.
So, anyway, where are you caught up to?
CBS cannot.
Where are you up to?
I saw the double.
Yeah. Okay. So, and
we talked about it.
And you don't know who the new HOH is?
I do.
That was Sunday's episode, right?
I know Monty and Taylor are hooking up in the HOH room. So I know one of them is HOH.
What?
Yeah. I sent Tyler a sneaky clip.
What?
Well, God, I'm going to learn about this, aren't I?
No.
They don't
This
show
is
it.
how I
Nothing.
find out.
And apparently in that video there's another video where Monty says something in the HOH room, like, let me like unleash the beast or something. And then like,
In fact, this doesn't give anything away because they don't show any of that on last night's
I'll
episode.
be the fucking judge.
It's on the streams for sure.
They
Shit.
don't show any of it. In fact, they tie her to a certain evicted house guest again last night.
Oh, wow. Scandalous. I wonder like if she's just like, hey guys, just keep this on the DL because this is my house game because I got a out of house side piece.
yeah. But there's also apparently from a Twitter account.
So they are a final two.
Well,
or are they just horned up? There's a scene from the live feeds where they're all sitting around the table and Taylor gets up in front of the whole house and goes, I'm going to sit in another room and think about getting my back blown out. And everyone's like, yo,
What on earth?
everyone's like, what? And she's like, yep, been too long. And then just like goes into another room.
Wow.
And I think Monty's a little horned up too. They've been in that house a long time.
Yeah, yeah. That's we are all animals.
We are.
I feel for the people on the outside of the people on the inside of Big Brother. That's a stressful place to be in.
Oh wow, that's fuck. I wish they would showcase that.
they don't show any of that.
That's part of
The
the.
streams though, it's all on Twitter. It's clipped. It's just like us watching games. It's
Well,
all there.
I mute everything Big Brother because I've spoiled myself way too many times.
I do too.
We didn't get enough reviews this week. So people, you got to load up the reviews so we can handle this on Monday's episode when I'm not here.
Did we get any?
We got one.
Ooh, winner.
You followed instructions, you automatically win a box from
So on the last episode, we brought up the review from Daedalus, who said, I'll send you a roll of duct tape for any time Chalmers brings up NFL. NFL football is literally the worst sport. I could care less.
Agreed.
I've turned off the podcast because of NFL talk. That was the
Back.
review. The next review, also shout out to the guy who hates the NFL talk, but still gave us 5 stars. Next guy comes in, Richard. Richard ... 16.
DiPietro?
No, just a bunch of dots in the number 16. Said 5 stars, perfect amount of NFL. Don't listen to Daedalus. The NFL talk amount is perfect. It's the second best pro sport. So there you go. We'll give our NFL picks in just a second. But first we need to pause for an ad. All right. I'm going to turn the attention to myself for a little bit.
Shocker.
Oh, fantastic.
Wow. And a dramatic turn of events.
Wow.
Shit.
I launched a new show this week.
Yes, you did.
Oh, did you?
Well, you didn't really launch it.
Well, I announced
You
it.
teased it.
I teased it. I announced it.
Yeah, you
I
announced it.
teased it for a couple of days with just screenshots of the logo, and then I announced it. I'm very excited. The show
How's
is
the feedback?
good. A lot of DMs of people being like, can't wait. A lot of people being like, is it going to be a podcast too? It will.
Is it 99 1-minute podcasts?
With just the intro and extra. Yeah. Where did I get that idea?
You son of a bitch.
So show's called Oilers Nation Every Day with Tyler Uremchuk. It's an everyday Oilers Nation show with
And
me,
who's the host?
Tyler Uremchuk. Working with Liam on it. Kennedy has absolutely killed the graphics packages. This is going to be like a very clean looking show. I'm excited.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to be there. We have a segment with Bagged Milk that we already have imaging done for.
Yeah, actually, you know what? The animated imaging for that segment is really fun. I'll show you, Jay. It's called...
Who did animated imaging? Kennedy?
Yeah, Kennedy did it all. So Bagged Milk's Bro Down will be a weekly segment.
Bagged Milk's Bro Down.
Fucking Around with Frank will be another segment, but we're not calling it that because I don't think Frank would like it.
What's that about?
Fudging around with Frank.
Frank's Fudge.
I've been trying to come up with a creative name for the Saravalli weekly segment. Haven't done that yet.
Fuck you, Frank.
Getting sassy with Saravalli.
Fuck you, Frank.
But in order to keep Frank loose for the segment, I have a fun way to, break the ice every time. So I'll say, since Frank is doing such a great job covering our hockey team and our city and giving us insider info, every week we're going to learn something about Philly. And I'm going to come with a fun Philly fact. And I feel like that'll get Frank loosened up.
I was on a call with him yesterday evening, and he was just like, "Oh, fuck yeah." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Oh man, Philly's just hit a 3-run home run." I was like, "Oh, all right."
Oh yeah. And he's the guy who's always like, "I never cheer for a sports team. I haven't cheered for a sports team in 20 years.
Yeah. He was
this is the lie everyone in the media tells themselves. And you go home and look in their basement and they're secretly a Kansas City Royals fan.
I still think of often Frank's horrible take of grown men shouldn't wear other men's name on the back of their jerseys.
Awful take.
It's so
terrible.
Professional.
I mean that to me in my Reid Schaeffer jersey.
Exactly.
Jerseys rule.
Jerseys are amazing.
Jerseys
I don't care.
rule.
I love it. I'm wearing a Boba
You
shirt
can wear
right
them on
now.
water slides. You can wear them to court. Everywhere is a jersey
In
place.
a Nickelback video.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I want to keep talking about my show.
Am I
Jay wore his jersey, his Connor McDavid jersey, to a Monsters and Men concert in Iceland.
Oh.
You could see him in the crowd.
I will send you that clip to share.
Please do. So anyways, Oilers Nation every day. So it's Monday to Friday, live at noon Mountain Time.
Who's the host?
Tyler Yaremchuk.
Oh.
Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. It's going to be available as a podcast afterwards. It's going to be a 30-minute live show. And basically, there's going to be two styles of the show. There is the part which is the Oilers Nation every day, where I'll be joined by different guests and we'll be doing all that. And then there's the game day shows, which will be myself and Jay. And it'll basically be like what you got last year with the Sherwood Ford Giant pregame show, where it'll just be the two of us talking about the upcoming game, all of that stuff. I have a ton of other really exciting guests lined up to keep you up to date on the Oilers, the Condors. We'll talk some Condors throughout the year. It's basically going to be like...
Can we have a ginger beef segment?
Sure. I'll get some from Seattle.
I know a sponsor.
It's going to be
If it's Walk Box Jay, no.
It's Noodle King.
Oh, no.
Bastard.
Ray Upton.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm excited for my new show.
I'm excited for you, pal. I'm proud of you.
Mm-hmm. We're going to
Who's the host of it?
Undecided. Might still rebrand. There's going to be some Liam. Liam will have an on-camera role in this show.
Oh, more Liam. The people need more Liam.
People want more Liam. So I'm excited for that. Weekly Frank, weekly Bagged Milk. Other friends.
Somewhat frequently.
It's so funny that you can call on Frank Saravalli, arguably the largest name in sports media, to come on your goofy shows whenever you want. It's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
Yep. I think we're going to kill this. I'm very excited.
You should be. I think people are going to enjoy it.
And I hope people tune in because I want to do a lot of listener interaction and that kind of stuff.
How much do I get paid for my segment, by the way?
You need to talk to the accounting.
Ray Upton?
Talk to the accounting.
I don't make decisions. I don't make monetary decisions for my own show. That's a Liam call.
I got to get.
Who are your sponsors? The burrito industry?
Actually, I was chatting with sales guy Jared about who
disaster repair.
Disaster repair, yeah. Home
plumbing specialist.
Yeah.
Zach Lang sent out a picture of that truck, Yaremchuk Glass Company or something, and it's ran by a gentleman. I think his name's Chase Yaremchuk, who I'm not related to.
There's a lot of Yaremchuks in Northern Alberta.
But how great would it be if the show was sponsored by Yaremchuk Glass, and I don't know them.
It would be great.
Isn't Chase Yaremchuk the host of that new Everyday Oilers Nation show?
That's what I heard.
Chase, good guy.
Mm-hmm.
Good guy, Chase.
There's something else I wanted to bring up too.
When does the show launch, Tyler?
October 3rd.
There you go.
So
we got 2 more weeks of teasing, folks.
We'll have a nice little run up, a little bit of runway here to really hype this thing up.
Yeah. How'd you come up with the name?
Well, so it's an Oilers Nation show. So that had to be in the title.
Interesting.
Right.
And I want people to know when it is. So I figured telling them right in the title that it's every day, Monday to Friday, plus on the weekends when the Oilers play.
I'm looking forward to like the Sundays when there are no Oilers games, because there's only 2 this year, and you get chirped that Oilers Nation every day is not on Sunday.
Will you do it on Christmas Day?
Yeah.
If the Oilers play and it's a weekend.
We could do an
False
emergency Christmas
advertising.
episode.
Oilers Nation most days with Tyler Uremchuk.
Well, in his teaser
Don't get
video, he
involved
kind
in
of
the
makes the
show your
joke.
Remchuck glass. It's false advertising from the jump.
I did make the joke in my teaser video that like it's kind of every day, but like not really every day, but there will be some days when we don't do it.
Is our Vegas trip ad ready?
No,
What?
I didn't like the VO.
What? I thought we did a good job.
I thought it was fun as shit.
I thought we did a great job.
Okay, then I'll try and make something work with it. But I'm taking a long weekend, so there's that. Avoid the grind.
Avoid the grind.
But before you avoid it, can you get that done?
It'll be tight because I have to do BGN today as well. And I'm trying to write my 733rd all-time article for Oilers Nation. I'm almost done.
Oh, flex.
Well, in lieu of
Get Casey Remchuck to help you. He's all about it.
a house ad, Nation Vacation to Vegas, January
Yes.
12th to 15th, live on nationgear.ca. We are about just almost 30% sold right now. It's moving.
Wow.
good.
They're moving units
That's-
every day, one
Yeah.
or two.
That's moving really good.
I would say it's over 30%,
steady.
is it not?
It might be, but it's actually, yeah, it probably is. It's pretty steady.
Because
Yep.
this is one of those ones, and I wrote it in the article on the website, that if you want to come with us to Vegas, get on board, because this is going to sell out and it's not going to be that long before it does. We're going to have a great time.
Oh, we
You
are
get a
gonna
viewing
have
party.
a grand time.
You get the game. We're actually in the seats this year. We're not in the standing room.
Uh-huh.
I like that.
And you get to look at Tyler.
You
Oh.
do.
Tyler will be there. And he will be Vacation Tyler. So
Yeah, Vacation Tyler's a good time.
get ready.
Also, I would say Vacation Jay's a good time,
He is.
I like to have fun.
especially if you get a good
I also like Vegas. I also like going to Fremont and just, letting it happen.
loose.
Oh,
See where the night takes us.
just because this reminded me of it. Vegas gambling, that kind of thing. I had a monster night yesterday betting on baseball.
You had a day. You did have a good day yesterday.
So bet number 1, same game parlay, Jays win, Vladdy Dinger, Springer hit, 10 into 150.
Wow.
And then I had a couple other bets hit. And then I had a big 20 into 170 parlay on a couple of other games.
Jeez, what's the account? It must be Flush Daddy.
Oh, the account. Yeah, I took some out today
Oh.
because the plan is to put it into a PointsBet Canada account when I get to Toronto tomorrow.
Yes, you should.
Mm-hmm.
They're live in Ontario.
They're live in Ontario.
All good. And I can't wait. We're probably got a Western partner we're going to be talking about soon. So stay tuned.
They're going to be a sponsor of my live show, Oilers Nation Every Day with Tyler Uremchuk.
One of my favorite things that I got to say is I'm just looking at the Nation vacation trips right now.
Mhm.
The people that come back over and over again on these vacations.
Have people like already booked in for that are recurring guests?
Yep. I see
yeah.
some names that I recognize already. So
The 5149 winner Talboy was the first to pull
very
trigger.
first. Yep.
Well, he's got that 5149 money.
Oh, well,
He
yeah.
could go on every single Nation Vacation till forever and still be up on Nation Vacation
Yep.
because he won the 50-50.
Not only did he win the 50-50, the 51-49, he left the arena and then won another G immediately in a slot machine.
Immediately. He was on a heater, as they like to say.
That's unbelievable.
I would have just looked for the oldest person I could find and one punch them to celebrate.
Mhm.
Good things happen in threes. Pow, bitch!
I would have beaten up an old person.
Yep, the oldest one I could find, so I know I'd win.
Oh, speaking
That's
of both
triple.
punching an old guy, that Rangers fan that punched that old, kind of older
Oh, yeah.
Tampa fan just got in big shit
Like he got
officially.
like sentenced?
How about this
Wow.
breaking news right now from Daniel Nugent-Bowman? Jason Demers will be coming to camp on a
We
PTO.
did it. We got him.
We finally got him.
We got him.
We finally got him.
Yeah.
Is he a right shot D? Please.
Yes.
Please.
I believe he is, but I don't
Please.
remember.
Barry trade
Dr.
income?
Merce is coming back to the Oilers to coach.
Yep. Last year, Jason Demers played for Kazan Akbars.
What?
Only 5 games, though.
Are they our affiliate?
Oh, he also played, he only played 5 games in the KHL last
He
year.
is a right shot D-man, folks.
We should get a KHL affiliate and then send people to like Vladvernovsk and they prefer it to Edmonton.
Nugent Bowman also adds Edmonton is discussing the idea of extending a PTO to former Flames forward Brett Ritchie, who I believe scored a couple of goals against the Oilers in the playoffs.
Oh, he thick.
Also,
6'4", 220 right wing.
Oh yeah, he's thick.
He's thick.
He probably got those screws in his legs.
Nugent Bowman also appears Oilers are out on Jake Virtanen.
Thank God.
Good Jesus.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Brett Ritchie scored in games 1 and 2 against the Oilers in the Battle of Alberta series.
Shows up in the playoffs, and he's.
Can we talk about the Saddle Dome roof collapsing?
Oh, it's very on brand.
This is my dream. I've been saying this place should be condemned for 3 seasons on Twitter, and now it's coming true.
I quote from the article that came out yesterday at CBC. They had to put some netting underneath to ensure that chunks of concrete that fell would not fall on anyone. But the good news...
Oh, come on. What are the odds it's going to hit someone?
Good news from the engineering firm. None of this damage is structural.
Oh, that's
cool. It's just cosmetically crumbling.
Yes.
Weird.
The building is currently safe and structurally sound, so we're continuing to evaluate and review if any further requirements are needed. Buildings of this age require maintenance, just like any other building or facility that we have.
Sounds totally normal. You're right, Saddle Dome.
Mm-hmm.
Cosmetic crumble. You know what it sounds like, and I don't want to put my conspiracy hat on.
They should shut the franchise down and just have it like a dispersion draft.
Well, cosmetic crumble also, if we're talking about something else crumbling in 2001 that looked controlled, just saying.
Earlier this year, netting was installed around the ring beam to catch any pieces of concrete that appeared imminently ready to fall.
It's the Flames. They are beating up their own building to force the city's hand.
They also put netting around the players' exit for vehicles so players fleeing town are captured.
Yeah, the Saddle Dome is so embarrassed of the Flames that even it is collapsing on itself.
Rexall Place in 2022 is nicer than the Saddle Dome.
Current state, like with all the seas out and all the squirrels.
Still nice.
Overtaken by the Rat Kingdom.
Yeah, they got a better dressing room than the Flames.
Yeah, no pieces of Rexall are falling to the ground.
At least not on the outside.
We didn't cheap out. We built that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Built it right.
The Edmonton way.
Built as a last, unlike the Flames.
I think it is very funny that their current arena that their NHL team plays in is falling apart, and our empty one that's just
by design. They're forcing. They're fucking.
Murray Edwards doesn't care about Flames fans for sure.
This is a controlled demolition here.
Just one piece at a time. It's a war of
controlled demolition.
Every piece that falls is another $10 million of government funding.
It's a war of attrition.
Their arena is going to cost like 50% more than our arena, which means tickets are going to be what? $10 million?
And it'll be fucking 50% the arena ours is.
And you got to watch the Flames for fuck's sakes.
Like the lower bowl in the Saddle Dome is like 10 rows.
Yeah. It's very small.
Like it's...
You get up through the lower bowl of the Saddle Dome, and then you have the hike up the mountain to the press level.
It is so bad. And everything in it is falling apart. Like we were hanging on a table. It was coming off the wall. It was, it is such a fucking dump. And like, I like old arenas, like if they're done right, like Fenway, Wrigley,
or if they have like a winning history,
Crush Can, like quality old arenas. Yeah. But fuck, that one
Crush
is so bad.
Never have crumbled.
No,
never.
All right. We need to do our NFL pick'em this week. I will text Chris Chalmers to get his pick.
Who?
He's not going to respond. It's cute. Actually, no, it's football. He'll respond to it.
I'll respond to you immediately.
I need to know the spreads. I need to know what's going on. I think Browns are playing.
Browns are taking on the Jets.
Yeah. And they're still minus
6.5 point faves.
Fuck, that's
a little too spicy.
Like they gutted one out.
Do you guys play NFL or NFL Europe drafts?
Mm-hmm.
Which one are you talking about?
Oh, I'm playing the Europe. I don't know what everybody else is playing.
Right. Okay. I didn't know the league from the teams you were saying.
Yeah.
All right. I'll go first then. I'm taking the Bengals. I think they bounce back. They cost me money last week, but they're playing a Cowboys team that doesn't have Cooper Rush. And I think the Bengals can win by like 10 points. So Bengals minus 7.5 is going to be my pick.
Suck.
Cowboys suck. And they don't have Dak.
I
think Cooper Rush will struggle to move the ball. I think the Bengals and Joey Burrow will get their offense going. He won't throw as many picks. He's going to learn.
I'm going. Okay, go ahead. Yeah. Keep talking. I love Joey Burrow.
Yeah, Bengals minus 7.5.
He just had a rough start. 4 INTs. Yikes. I'm going. You know what, man? Doing it. I'm going underdog, but I'm taking the plus. I'm taking the points.
Okay.
I'm going Seahawks.
I like that. Plus,
over San Fran. Geno Smith, man. I believe in you, man. And was that ever just a fuck you to Rusty Wilson?
oh man,
God, did he suck?
I had the Broncos in my survivor pool.
Oh, I had the Eagles and I made it.
Nice.
Tyler, I'm going to bet on the Bills
Yeah, baby.
to manifest a win for you while you're there. Don't say I never did anything
So
for you.
10 points.
It's a bunch of points delay. So it's down to an even 10. So I like that a little bit more. I'm nervous about that spread actually.
Yeah, but then don't bet the spread.
I'm going to
And
manifest
then how
it
do
for
I
you.
bet him? Like I need to
Props, baby.
load up on props. You
And the over.
think that game goes over? Yeah, maybe.
Manifest, because you're okay. So remember, you're going to the game, so you bet with your heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to
100%.
manifest.
So you got to manifest. So just lay out all the props. You're already teasing a spread. Jesus.
I'm eyeing up a few things here.
God, this guy.
All right.
All good.
The other thing is, so I'm going to the game, so I want to bet with my heart.
Got to. Just load it.
Yeah.
All in, man.
But
Unload the clip.
I also really want
Load the clip.
I really want to enjoy myself. And I really don't want to be like sweating out a big bet. So I don't think I'm going to go that heavy on this game. I actually just want to go enjoy.
Then
my first Bills
Okay, then just bet a bunch of props like $5, and then when that guy catches a TD, maybe right in front of you, that's exciting.
Yeah, that'll be fun. So I'm very fired up. Was there anything else? Launched a new show, Oilers Nation Every Day with Tyler Uremchuk.
That is the first.
Who's
I've
the
heard of it.
host?
That is news to me.
I'm just going to keep mixing it in.
We got a lot of shit on the go in the Nation Network. Holy shit. My head is fucking hurting right now with all the shit we're trying to do.
Yeah.
We've got 5 days a week happening in Vancouver. I am 99.9% sure we have a 5 day a week show in Calgary. Tease.
What about in
Tease.
What about in a good city?
The pesky Sens. We are looking pretty good there.
what about in the
And then the
Capital.
T-Dot, we are
We're working.
we're working. We're trying to assemble the pieces. We have the pieces in play in all the other markets. We're just trying to finalize the details. And it's looking, especially after the Zoom call I just got off of, it's looking like really good.
So-
I think Ottawa's in.
really?
Yeah, verbally in. Paper is being pushed as we speak.
Is Alexander Daig involved in any capacity?
We have Danny Alfredson.
Wow.
Elfie.
Wow.
Yeah, we landed Elfie. It was
Wow.
Chalmers is taking Broncos -10.
Oh, wow.
And he
what
says-
a prompt reply.
And he says, sorry,
What the over under and never seeing him again?
Oh my God.
That's actually, so we could have, like you said, live show in Van, Edmonton, Calgary, Ottawa, Toronto.
That's fucking a lot. And then Frank's.
And then Frank's live show every day on DFO. So we're at the point here where we're
And you have to help with all of them. That's what the joke is, because it's true.
I know. I like the other day when me and you were having our meeting and you're like, hey, this year is going to be stressful. I was like, oh, that's what I want to hear exactly 1 month before this season
Well, we're
starts.
trying to take a lot off your plate.
I know.
But still putting more on it at the same time.
I like, it was like, oh, Liam's coming on board to like take some off my plate. And then it was like, oh no, he's actually really good at soccer content. So
we
we're
didn't
moving him
know.
there.
Well, okay, I will tell you this. Liam and Caroline are fucking kicking ass right now with their soccer podcast. Check it out. Kickback.
Kickback.
Check out 90th Minute on all socials, especially TikTok.
Sunday League pundits.
Man, it's like we're getting approached about their show. We don't have to go and hunt for their show.
Wow.
Soccer's hot right now. And Liam and Caroline are killing it. Liam is doing a great job. Very
He's a
happy.
head scout.
Well, I'll give props to Uremchuk for scouting Liam and bringing him to the team.
Yep.
So
That's my guy.
And, we get a betting partner for them. And Liam is the exact guy you want talking about football betting, the
Yeah, he loves football.
non-North American kind.
Yep.
So, yeah, no, it's fucking wow. A lot going on, man. A lot going on.
All right. Well, I think that's going to be a wrap on this week's episode of the pod. I just remembered I have to drop my truck off at Sherwood Ford by 1:00.
Oh.
So doing this at 11 worked out.
Oh, well, you're welcome,
Yeah, thank you,
Mr. What's Chase Uremchuk?
Shout out to your Remchuk glass.
Your Remchuk glass.
What's the ham chuck?
Taylor ham chunk.
Ham chunk.
Having ham for dinner tonight.
That's on brand. I'd also get a ham chunk slow pitch jersey of some variety of ham chunks team over here.
And it's not to be confused with your Chuck ass, which is a bordello. Your Chuck ass.
Mm-hmm.
The bordello.
All right. Okay. Yeah, we are going to wrap this up. Executive.
Have a good trip.
Yes. 3 Jays games and a Bills game.
Send us for real life. Send us some photos from the Bills game, please, and actually the Jays game, and let's share it around.
Sounds good.
Do some stories on the social as though real life is at the game with you.
Yeah,
we'll see. I kind of promised Amber I wouldn't work,
but like a couple story posts, like that's not like hours of time. That's like just take a quick photo, 5 seconds. Amber will understand.
Just do a 7-hour podcast right in the middle of your date night.
Yeah, or this nation every day. It's every day. You said
every day.
I'm going to Cincinnati to watch the Browns play in December.
Wow.
I haven't booked it yet, but I'm trying to manifest it.
That Logan Paul song, Every Day, Bro, to be in your intro where he's like, it's every day, bro.
All right. I got to go.
Yeah. Okay. We got to wrap this up. Good idea, Wanye. I actually like that. Shout out to everyone for tuning in. We got to go. See ya. Shout out to HEA Group. Yeah.
Thanks for listening to another episode of the Real Life Podcast. Don't want to miss any of our nonsense? Hit the subscribe button and give us a follow on Twitter and Instagram.